Ash versus Yugi. Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Battle. This feels like it was scientifically formulated in a lab to appeal to the 9-year-old version of me. And also the 29-year-old version of me, which is, of course, the current one. A lot of people told me to watch this. And honestly, I didn't know I was allowed to watch death battles. I thought they would, like, copyright claim me, but I don't think that's the case. So let's freaking go.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
The real question is, how are they going to dictate the power in this? Honestly, I think it would be hilarious if they just had Ash fight against Yugi in like a boxing match. That would be hilarious. Because Ash is apparently, according to the anime, incredibly physically strong. Like more than you'd ever realize.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Excuse me, what about both? Seriously, why would you choose only one? I played so many Yu-Gi-Oh games when I was younger. I collected so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was younger. I played all the Pokemon games. It's like saying dogs or cats. Why not just be the based enjoyer of both sides?
He's with
The based moderate in the middle, who is actually right this time.
an I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Now, I guess they're not actually going to be holograms. The cards that get summoned are going to be actual creatures that fight, which makes me think, like, how does the Blue Eyes White Dragon, White Lightning, how does that not just annihilate any dragon Pokemon? I feel like the power levels are a bit askew. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Considering that a White Lightning from a Blue Eyes in the anime and a Hyper Beam from a Dragonite in the anime, they look about the same power.
This is
in terms
a
of just
big
perspective.
episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mad Mushroom.
Go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night
I will.
Swarm.
Night Swarm looks so good. Look at that. It's so amazing.
Select companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this Survivor-like and roguelike RPG.
All right.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock
Elizabeth?
new quests,
She's in it.
cool while doing it.
Oh, you get some
Look at
ghastly
that
gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now, and 15% off for a limited time.
Guys, you should get it's 15% off right now, guys. You should just saying.
Hello there.
Now's the perfect time.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be
I can't believe you can't like reserve one. Do you think scalpers? Wait, could you scalp Pokemon in the Pokemon world? This is like for Pokemon cards in real life. If you don't get up early and like line up outside the shop at ridiculous in the morning, you don't get any cards at retail price. You don't get any Pokemon if you don't wake up at the certain time. So are they scalping and reselling Pokemon on eBay?
a Pokemon Master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was?
I didn't realize there was a National Ash Ketchum Day on September 15th
Better
either.
than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And went, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200
25 seasons. I guess that, yeah, one per year. Of course, that makes sense. That's ludicrous.
episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash
I wonder what the writing room was like when they decided to finally pull the plug on Ash. And they were like, okay, 25 years, that's a good round number to end it on. We're not going to push it to 30. We're going to leave it there. That feels good.
decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note, we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is a
Which makes sense because, you know, Ash isn't from the game. Ash is not in any of the games, unless you count like ROM hacks, which would be silly to count.
with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red enough voltage and you'll regret.
All right, moveset. Goodness gracious me, what a moveset. Now, I'm pretty sure he doesn't use all of these moves at one time. Like, he'll switch out moves depending on the season. It's been a while since I've watched the Pokemon anime, but I think that's usually how it works. The fact that he had Electro Web at one point is kind of hilarious. And Double Edge, too. Like, what's that? And Leah? Guys, what are we doing with Leah? It loves ketchup. Oh, it does love ketchup. That's true.
It. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu...
Well, you know, he's got plot armor. Honestly, I feel like Pikachu is just toning down the electric. He's not using his full strength. It's just more like a wake-up love zap when you get a static shock from your cat. When you've been building up static electricity and you go and try and pet them, you get like that static shock. It's probably one of those.
Learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves in air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
Okay, it's the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Lest we forget, Giant Soldier of Stone attack the moon.
Somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking
Okay,
of
okay. A breakdance and dodging.
Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
Okay, I haven't seen, I think I stopped watching the anime around about the Generation 4. I just fell off. I couldn't get back into it. I tried to watch Unova. I just didn't really get into it. It wasn't really my thing. That's kind of hilarious, though. It truly is like main character syndrome. It's like, he's so different and so weird. I just don't understand it. And it explodes.
The great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust.
Of which he has a lot, by the
shiny
way.
hunting bucks. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs
It literally, oh wow, it just zaps it away from you. That's so interesting.
they'll all come running.
I forgot that entirely. That's early lore as well. It just zaps it
Water
away from
types
you.
like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with Synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim. Or
Hey, okay, he only beat Darkrai because he got softened up beforehand, okay? As the resident Darkrai lover here in the chat.
that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization.
Honestly, maybe we should make an anime about Tobias. Clearly, he's had some crazy adventures.
They didn't write the show.
They just
Maybe like a side series, just see what he's up to.
me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar. Haha!
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board.
And he got so close so many times.
Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon
And he truly learned from that lesson, as he didn't fumble the next league, the orange one. We all remember being very
at
important.
a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them
Damn, he's got a lot of really good mons though. Like, whoa,
to
Palpitoad?
dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow.
Oh, we have a little note here. While Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. And episode 31, Diglett is said to pull its head underground faster than light speed. What? Okay, I don't. Wow, anime are crazy.
Pokemon.
Diglett can pull its head underground faster than light speed.
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower
What?
melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu.
Is the Pokedex 100% canon? I mean, there's been some, there's been some talk about, oh, the Pokedex is written by children because it's the children that, they find the Pokemon, they fill out the Pokedex entry. Though we don't know if that's necessarily true. Like, Ash doesn't fill out his own Pokedex entries. He just points it at the Pokemon and it gets told to him. But was that a Pokedex entry that was filled out in the past by a separate child sent out on an adventure? Or was it done strictly from a scientific fact point of view?
Cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy. Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile.
It's a shame Pidgeot left,
will
though.
Drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash.
Yeah, okay, now we're gonna start talking about the real important stuff, which is how physically strong Ash is.
Dwarf somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh,
Again, I feel like Cosmo might have just like floated into its hand. Like he pulled on it a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay.
and this huge
That is crazy though. This log feat
block
is insane.
Basically a whole tree. He
Like what's
chucked it like
how
it
did
was
how's he done that then? What is all this about?
nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot.
I want to see Ash just fight Yugi, just straight up fist in the street. I want glass shards scattered about the arena. I want to see some real dirty fighting here.
Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota.
I know he's lifted like Larvitar as well, but actually there's no real like cope on Larvitar. That's just insane. Maybe it was a really skinny Larvitar.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light
Ah, yes,
Screen,
his
and
father-in-law.
Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and
Nah, if they were so linked, he would have Mega Evolved. He doesn't even shouldn't even need a Mega Stone.
Aura spheres.
Should just Mega Evolved.
Mega Evolution.
Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I forgot he did Mega Evolve actually later on.
Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
I'm sorry. Okay, like someone chill though. Some will chill.
Genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with
It's so funny that Ash Greninja kind of like wears Ash's clothes. Like, what's up with that? How did that happen? Do you think if Ash changed into a different outfit, that Ash Greninja's form would also
a
change?
huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill.
Ash and his Pokemon resisted Lysander's mind control thanks to their bonds. Ah, the power of friendship. James's Inkay similarly escaped Malamar's control. My good friend? I'm sorry, are we talking about my best friend Malamar?
All life, they fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Ah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times.
Ah, you know, Greninja's not exactly bulky though, is it?
Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken. Get
Well, I mean, like, Blast Burn probably evaporates the water. Water Shuriken implies that a Shuriken is a small, not very durable weapon that is thrown, whereas a Blast Burn could be a continuous stream of fire.
type charts right, poor kids.
Boomstick 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos,
Type
Ash
charts are never
traveled to
mad in the
11
anime anyway, it
beyond
doesn't really
to
matter.
train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar. He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt. This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
It's just the universe?
Ash got a god in his
I mean, guys, that's a lot.
for just
Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Okay, that's a pretty sick feat. I mean, the other ones are, yeah, he's a strong Pokemon, and the Legendary is a strong Pokemon. Dialga is the god of time. So, somehow managing to stop the roar of time fired by a god, it's very impressive. I mean, maybe not by himself, but even just helping do that.
Being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's roar of time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with
I was actually trying to think, is there a legendary Pokemon that he hasn't befriended? What about Zygarde? Did he make friends with Zygarde? He probably did.
Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4 kids!
I mean, this was an emotional moment, though, when that battle ended.
Yes!
And that final attack went off. Oh, I don't know. I was tearing up. I stopped watching the anime, and I still felt really emotional watching that.
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Oh, man, that's a long walk. Maybe we should get, like, a bike or something like Misty!
If you want to travel the world like
Misty!
Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
Oh, you
This battle
do?
is Sponsored by Quince.
You'll like
Quince?
this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince.
Wow.
for ages,
Oh, my goodness.
So we know it's
Nice
legit.
fit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters
Does the
to
dog come with
Italian
it?
wool coats, Quince pieces are crafted from
Wow,
premium
look at
materials
this.
and built
Goodness
to hold
me.
up without the luxury
Perfect for
market.
the
Nice.
colder
This is
winter
totally
months.
Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta
Wow.
bump up that collar.
Quince
Leather
makes the
jackets are
essentials every
expensive.
guy needs. Denim, chinos, down jackets, wool top coats.
denim chinos. Yeah, that's what every guy needs. I mean,
and
what else are we
leather
gonna wear?
styles built to last, just to name a few.
Each piece is made from premium materials. Oh, and by cutting out the middlemen and traditional markups, Quince delivers the same quality as luxury brands at a fraction of the price. So
The
get
same
your
as
wardrobe
luxury
sorted and your
brands?
Gift list handled with Quince.
Don't wait. Go to quince.com/deathbattle for
You know,
free
maybe I
shipping
will.
on your order and 365-day return.
They ship it to me for
Now
free.
available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/deathbattle.
Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/deathbattle.
Imagine how annoyed they get with the 364-day return. Because you know that's going to
Many
happen
of
so
theorists
much.
have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played game.
It's always been about jewel monsters, guys.
These magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz, they were banished
Ah, yes, when they go to the Shadow Realm, which is because they were too scared to say, you know, hell, or they
to
died,
the
or anything like
Shadow
that.
Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of
No, they guys, they didn't die. They went to the Shadow Realm.
the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn
You wish for a friend? That's so cute.
and jam up! You
I know that's like episode 1 stuff, but it's been a really, really long time since I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Oh my god, this is bringing back. This is like season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! That I'm seeing right now, isn't it? He's 18. Oh god, he's 18. I didn't realize he was 18. Wait, he's 18 years old. He's 5 foot and weighs 42 kilograms. Oh, he is tiny. Poor guy.
He was a shy kid.
He likes jewel monsters, toys, hamburgers, leather. Games, puzzles, Solomon, and Yami.
that
Okay,
helped
yeah.
his grandpop's game
Sounds about
shop.
right.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand and always on demon time
What a coincidence. They look the same.
while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
But this much money. Oh, I wanted to. Hey, guys, I wanted to read that. Thank you for coming. But this much money, it wouldn't be fun to just hand it over. So, how about you play a game with me? Where did his nose
Play
go?
a shadow.
Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh, like the first initial Yu-Gi-Oh season where it wasn't proper Yu-Gi-Oh yet, is kind of terrifying
Shadow
in a
game.
way.
Whether it's Griddle Air Hockey, Mario Party with Chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
Okay, he said it's a Summoner's War. I really thought that was going to cut into a Summoner's War ad.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba,
No, by the really sick, awesome, cool CEO Seto Kaiba. with a really sick, awesome theme song.
Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how. Playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium
Mind Crush is really weird. He kind of stopped doing it at some point. I'm surprised he didn't do it more often. Like, imagine he's just like, you know what, Merrick? I don't want to duel you. Mind Crush! And he just smashes him.
More than force
I think he can only do that after he beats them in a duel, though. I'm pretty sure that there's some rules to that. He's not allowed to just Mind Crush whoever he wants.
It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Others have used penalty games at will to incapacitate victims, but Yami doesn't resort to them in case he wins a game or catches cheating. That's it. Okay, so he has to win first because, you know, he's the good guy. I mean, he definitely is the good guy. I don't know why I quoted that.
Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and
I mean, like, yeah, in terms of the start of Duel Monsters, he had a pretty solid deck, but his deck doesn't really make sense as time goes on. He just has like a conglomerate of really weird things that really shouldn't work together. Like, he throws the Magnet Warriors in there, and then he's got like Queen's Knight, King's Knight, and all that. It's really weird.
There they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge.
Nice reference. I remember that. That's a reference to a guy who literally brought a 2,000 card deck to a real life tournament once because I don't think there was any rules on the cap of a deck at that time. So it's kind of like a little protest. It's like, hey, you should probably put a rule on that.
Yugi's.
Hey, look at this deck. They're so strange and all over the place. He's got Curse of Dragon and Guy of the Fierce Knight, which works well together, but it's just like randomly thrown in there. There's a ton of like randomly thrown in there monsters. But I suppose at the start, it's totally fine. There's no reason not to have them because everyone else has like the same weird, non-working together deck as everybody else. Could you imagine if like a real hardcore competitive person, if the Wolfie VGC of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just sat down and made like a synergy deck that worked with each other, they would just dominate.
Very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
There we go. There it is. I also think it's funny that they changed Celtic Guardian into obnoxious Celtic Guardian. It's just the same guy, but he's like kind of annoying now.
That Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking.
Yeah, I also think it's kind of messed up that Yugi gave Joey Time Wizard, which is actually like a really good counter to Joey. He's like, Time Wizard special effect will fast forward time. Except Time Wizard just kind of makes Dark Magician a bit stronger because he ages a ton. And then he's like, I have Dark Sage now. Yugi gave Time Wizard to Joey, but has used it in his deck, such as in the novel Automatic Giant. I didn't know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh novel.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that
what is Catapult Turtle doing here?
Launches other monsters. And when
who invited bro?
Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works.
Nah, it is. Duelist Kingdom was the most fun duels because there was less rules, maybe? I mean, I really like Battle City. That arc was really, really fun. So I don't know if I can say it was the most fun duels, but the lack of care, and it's just like, we can do just whatever we think that we can do is really fun.
Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time time skip, and Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards like...
If things get dicey, he
Wait, what does it do? Wait, what does Pot of Greed do?
has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can
I really love Pegasus because even though he made the entire game, he's not a slave to the meta. He makes his Toon monsters and they're pretty good, but they're just fun. They're just there for good vibes. I think the Toon monsters are some of my favorite. My favorite archetypes are maybe like Toon and Elemental Heroes. I think those are really fun and cool.
minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds.
I feel like even if you can't read their minds, it's not like, I can't read your minds, I can't play anymore. It's like, you still made the game. Like, surely you can still like play decently well. Oh no, the playing field has been leveled. You can't cheat anymore. Like, can you not like play regularly and normally?
Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in battle.
It's a good thing they're just holograms. Right, guys? They're just holograms, right? So they can't hurt us, right?
City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Is Kaiba the #1 hater in all of fiction? I mean, he's got to be up there. He has some fantastic lines.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Marika.
Nah. I mean, listen, I get it. Yeah, Marika might be the biggest hater, but Kaiba might be the #1. Not in terms of the amount of hate, but just in terms of the way that the hate is communicated.
Who
Reverse Flash. Oh, dude, I forgot about Reverse Flash. I remember reading up the lore of Reverse Flash a while ago, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is something else.
wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix,
Lex
and
Luthor's a
Bumble,
pretty fantastic hater as well. That's true.
who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or
Yeah, it's good though.
bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers.
The problem with the god cards is actually no, in the anime they are really, really good because I think they're immune to effects. I believe. I think they're immune to monster and spell and trap effects, right? But in the actual card game, they had to balance it because people were actually playing the game. And although I think they are banned from most like competitive tournaments, like they had to balance them and it made them like not very good. Although there is a lot of support released for, I know there is a lot of support at least for Winged Dragon of Ra that makes it maybe usable. I'm not really sure. The Yu-Gi-Oh meta feels like it changes so often and I'm not really up to date with it. I'm not really sure if there's as much support for Slifer in Obelisk though. It would be really cool to make an Obelisk or a Slifer deck though. If that's possible now, that's really sick.
Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole.
Oh, they're not banned. Obelisk is, oh no, it's just, oh, they banned they put on the cards like not tournament legal, which made me think they were banned, but I think that's just for those cards because they're just like cool looking cards that aren't supposed to be used in decks.
Planet alignment moved solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness.
Several feats use holographic monsters, but these monsters and their abilities become real without alteration through Millennium items. Oh my god. I mean, how does Pokemon win this one? How does Ash possibly win this one? He's not got
It was
Arceus.
time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy. Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
Yeah, that was always some nonsense. I mean, I actually love how they made plot armor like an actual real in-universe thing. I think that's really sick. Rather than just having it be like, oh, Yugi's just really, really lucky. It's like, no, he wills the cards to be in a certain way. He makes it happen. That's kind of cool. But it's also like, well, that's kind of cheating, isn't it?
Knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and
That's really cool. I'm sorry, that's just really sick. I always thought the Zork thing was like, it always felt like a weird background enemy, even though he's like the main villain that Atem is trying to take down. I was like, yeah, Zork, the big monster guy, sure. But like Kaiba though, you know.
Scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
No kidding. For Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic.
Upon learning his name, Atem gained full control of the gods, including, I shan't pronounce that because I don't think I can. Should the situation right, he can call on her power again.
And bittersweet.
But like Zork's dead, guys.
He had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away, or...
This was really cool. When they brought him back and he didn't say a single word and he just drew one card and won. I mean, that was a pretty powerful moment. And I'm going to say he had a lot of aura in that moment too.
Busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you
Like, come on. He created a machine that sends him to the afterlife and he's like, Yugi! Oh, sorry, Atem, I'm not done yet! I summon Blue Eyes!
happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
All right, are we getting to the fight now? Okay, here we go.
The game is about to start.
Really? Okay, my prediction here, obviously no spoilers, but my prediction is that Yugi, in theory, should win this. I can't think of many things that Ash can do. Since Yugi can will duel monsters into the real world, I can't think of many things that Ash can do to counter, you know, building busters, city breakers, world smashers. And he is facing Atem as well, who theoretically can just call upon the God of Light. And you know, Ash doesn't really have that kind of connection to Arceus. He's not just like, yo, Arceus, mate, would you mind? I need E-Speed. I need you to E-Speed that thing right there.
But we wouldn't be
I just don't, I'm excited to see how the fight goes down, but I really feel like Yugi's got
without
this.
some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right. This
Raycon!
message is sponsored by Raycon. If
Wow,
you're
we
looking
love
for a holiday
Raycon.
Gift, Raycon's essential open earbuds should be at the top of your list.
Regular earbuds block out everything, but these beauties sit so perfectly in the ear, you get both real clear sound and also what's happening around you. Exactly what I need when I'm out lawnmower racing, or bike riding, jogging, whatever normal people do.
We're happy
Lawnmower
that Raycon
racing?
is a longtime sponsor of our show, and for good reason. They have over 3 million customers who are getting premium sound quality for half the price. And if you don't like your earbuds, they have a 30-day guarantee. So there's
That's
practically
so
no
many
risk.
days.
Wait, last up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can wirelessly hook them up to multiple devices. So they're super
Multiple?
handy.
The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. Raycon audio products are up to 20% off this holiday season.
No,
Just click the link in the description
20%?
Or go to buyraycon.com/
You're joking.
open to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Order by December 15th.
What
to
incredible
guarantee delivery
day!
By Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating
Okay.
this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
So Yugi doesn't have to tribute to summon his higher level creatures? I mean, that feels like it's even more in Yugi's favor then. Oh, this is a cool intro. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we got the red and blue intro going. That's very cool. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. All right. Dude, is this music with lyrics in it? Oh my goodness.
You okay, Pikachu?
Ooh, that's a good voice.
Four is tricky. Hang in there.
You have
Wait, is that okay? Am I crazy or is that Sarah? Is that Sarah Natchani, the actual voice of Yugi? Oh my God! Wait, this is Jason Page doing the voice for the music. I was kind of talking over it because I was like, oh, I don't want to get like copyright claimed or anything like that. Oh no, sorry. Actually, I thought that was Sarah. I was like, that feels so close.
But I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack.
Oh my God, he's just spamming cards. This is insane.
Set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
At least he's doing a great job. And dude, they're like triple battling as well. This is so much to keep track of.
Great job.
I'm sorry, Pikachu, mate. You're gonna get deleted by dark magic.
Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card.
Whoa! They're really good at the freaking attempt voice as well! Tom, holy!
Rise, Dimension Space!
Damn, they're killing it! Is he gone? No, Crook! Oh, he doesn't... Oh, he's done. Yeah, it's... Poor Crook.
Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Wait, like... Okay. Oh, wow, they really meant them all. Goodness me.
Charizard, I choose you!
Okay. Dude, the animation on this is sick. He did 1,800 points of damage with a flamethrower? My goodness. This Charizard must be Eevee trained. Oh, this is... this is just unfair. That's Ghidorah, isn't it? Is it called Ghidorah or is that a Godzilla enemy? King Ghidorah, I think. I forgot the dragon's name that he used. I called him a Godzilla version. Dude, there's so much happening so quickly here. This is insane. Gandora. Okay, I was close. Okay. All right, he's actually managed to take a few down. All right, Mirror Force. Karibo, using its special effect to prevent any damage from going to the duelist. Okay, all right. I like how we're using the effects of the duel monsters too. Lightning is super effective on flying types. Oh my God, the moon. Guys, it's not daytime. Slifer versus Solgaleo? Holy, the animation on this is amazing. Now, Slifer's damage is based off of the amount of cards you have in your hand, because you just like spam draw, activate Paw of Greed over and over again. But also, Slifer's special effect allows you to destroy any creature under 2,000 attack on the field. But I guess Solgaleo is not going to be counted in that, because that would be really anticlimactic. Oh, okay, there goes them. What's that? Oh, it's Gengar. Oh my God, the animation on this is so sick. Yeah, no wonder they had 3 sponsors on this. Oh no, he's capturing him. You can't steal, guys. It's not right.
Greninja!
Sam? Did you smash the puzzle? Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh my god, wait, he sounds like the voice actor for Deku from My Hero.
I just need to believe.
In the heart of the cards.
In the heart of the cards.
Yep. Did he just draw 5 cards? I guess he's allowed to do that. Oh, okay. Okay, wait.
That Pokemon!
Haruxi! Goddess of light! This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Haruxi! Joser!
This feels like overkill, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This feels like overkill. I'm sorry. Listen, I love Pokemon. I love Solgaleo. Steel Strike is doing nothing to this. Dude, poor Palapatonis is getting annihilated.
Pikachu, let's finish this.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, Pikachu's Z move, it's just not gonna be the one, Ash. I'm so sorry.
Together!
Ooh, nice transition through all the outfits. Very cool.
10 million volt thunderbolt!
You activated my trap card!
Mirror Force?
Cylinder!
Oh, Magic Cylinder.
I'll send your thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly!
Wait, but are they gonna do the Pikachu absorbs electricity so he just gets like a double Z move attack? Or is it's just gonna kill Solgaleo? Oh no, he's dead! Oh no!
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Why did you kill him? You freaking... Okay, first off, that was a pleasure to watch. That was so fun to watch. Yeah, I kind of expected this result. I don't see how Ash could ever have any chance against the combined triple god attack. Even though it was Magic Cylinder that ended it, which was kind of funny.
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick. I need your tears.
Yeah, he's a first movie reference. Pikachu's also stoned now, unfortunately, so no tears are going to cure
We can
this.
save him.
There's a lot
It is a death battle, that's
to
true.
this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could
And also, it's really easy to make a strategy when you can just draw the card that you want anyway.
likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light.
Yeah, magic cards and trap cards really do tilt the favor, because I mean, Ash is how we were when we were children, and we were like, a status move. Why would I want that when I can use Earthquake 16 times? I don't understand. Why would I not just attack and win instead?
And Magic Cylinder.
But I know
Maybe if Ash had more support moves and more balance in his movesets and strategies, maybe.
Some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid.
You know, I think that Ash should have been allowed to use items in this. If Yugi is allowed to use magic and trap cards, then Ash surely should be able to use items, like X items, right?
Strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call.
I don't know. I mean, if it can, I would like to see it come to blows. I'd like to see fisticuffs there.
Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
I mean, Monsters has to go Yugi.
So it all
They're just on another level.
to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
But what is all of that compared to 3 gods fused together?
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe.
Ash struggled against Dialga, Palkia, Mewtwo, and Lugia during journeys. Yeah, which you would. Cynthia's Garchomp had her Draco Meteor easily stopped by Palkia's Spatial Rend. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transcendent spaces like the Afterlife, Prana Realm, etc., surpassing Pokemon's cosmology.
And Harumpty created Yugi.
I mean, even saying that, like, it's not like Ash had access to Dialga, Palkia, or Arceus anyway. Like, maybe if he had access, like, if he had the 3 gods versus the 3 gods, I'm not really sure how that would go. Maybe it'll be a little bit more balanced.
Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse.
Like, surely, I feel like if you have Arceus is, in the world of Pokemon, omnipotent. He's able to do anything. So you probably win in that scenario. If you can command an omnipotent god, which would be insane. If Ash could do that, it wouldn't make any sense. Even the Pokemon Arceus that you see in the games is, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's confirmed or it's just like a fan theory, that it's just like an avatar of Arceus. It's not like the actual Arceus, it's just like a portion of him.
Surpassing
I think that is part of I think that's in like Legends Arceus, they talk about that.
even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back.
Yeah, he doesn't use items, so he can't spam max
He
revives.
doesn't carry revives on him.
Which is stupid, by the way. Why does he not do that?
And then, reviving Pokemon
Is he using hardcore Nuzlocke
in
rules?
the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was written in the scrolls. You should definitely subscribe to Death Battle because these are fantastic. Jason Page, oh my god, the animation was incredible. The voice acting was absolutely fantastic. Like, round of applause, honestly. Round of applause. They did such a good job on this. I absolutely loved it.